matter where you've been, you belong. It's more than the music, more than the song, more than the movement, a story of love. Cause we are Broadway in the hood, showing you that life is good. It's more than the music, more than the song, more than the movement, a story of love. We're helping others open doors with help from above. We are Broadway in the hood.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, 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 and welcome to Legends Live with me, Torrey Russell. I am truly, truly honored to be coming to you in your living room, in your house, on your phone, and I am so excited about this show that I've created, and I'm truly, truly honored to be here with each and every one of you today. This has been a dream of mine. I have an organization called Broadway in the Hood that I started 10 years ago. Wow, I can't believe it. And I've always been behind the scenes. For over 30 years now, I've been behind the scenes working with some of the most amazing entertainers and sports figures and political figures all over the country. And now I am in front of the camera. Wow. I am really, really, really excited because today's guest is words can't express how amazing this gentleman is. He's been in Pippin. He won the Tony Award for Pippin. He's been in Roots. He's been in Wicked. He starred as Will Smith's father in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's been in How I Met Your Mother. He has done so much. Star Trek. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I am so excited and honored to welcome none other than the man, the myth, the legend, my uncle, my family member, my heart, and now the director of global outreach for Broadway in the Hood, the one and only Mr. Ben Augustus, which is my middle name,
Whoa!
Vereen.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Welcome,
You're
welcome,
Augustus too,
welcome, sir.
huh? You're a little delayed, but that's okay. Thank you for having me on the show, man. This is great. I'm coming to
I,
you from Kessler Rehabilitation Center, where I am getting myself back together. I want to thank the staff, the OTs, the PTs. I want to thank Bonnie Evans, my heart. I want to thank my doctor, Dr. Brooks, and all the staff here, the aides and everybody for making it possible to heal people. They heal us here at this rehabilitation center. I'm here because I had a bunion removed. Ouch!
Ouch. It's not Bunyan. We should call it history. You've had a little teeny part of history removed. They should take it and put it in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'll have it jarred and sell it and a replica of it.
Nice,
How you
nice,
doing,
nice.
man?
I am blessed.
Congratulations, Torrey. You're doing such a wonderful job with Broadway in the Hood. I think first of all, I love the name Broadway in the Hood. Broadway in the Hood, helping other people open doors. How
Wow.
brilliant is that? How
Yes,
brilliant.
sir.
Thank you, man. You should tell the people about that. How you got started.
Absolutely.
That's the show we should do. They know about me. They can Wikipedia me.
Absolutely. And I thank you. You know, last month you came down and you spent time with the Broadway in the Hood cast and you
Yes.
inspired the kids and you've been teaching and all of those great things. Broadway in the Hood is really just about that. I grew up in the
Yes.
hood. I grew up in a place called Norfolk, Virginia, on a street called
Okay.
Marlborough Avenue. And
Uh-huh.
I promise you, there were three choices: drug dealer, gangbanger, jail, all of those negative things. But it was the
Oh,
theater that saved
you
my
in my
life.
neighborhood.
From your neighborhood. Exactly. Exactly. Tell us a little bit about your background, Mr. Vereen, for those who don't
Yeah.
know.
What do you want to know?
Just tell us a little bit about how how did you first find the arts, or did the arts find you?
No, the arts found me. You see, that's the wonderful thing. When we're open receptive to the universe, and if we're obedient, the universe will direct us where we need to be. And I must say that I'm blessed because it found me and took me in this direction. It took you in that direction. It takes everybody in the direction of where we go, where we experience these things called life. Someone said the creator gives us a dash and he says, here's your dash. I'll meet you on the other end. So it's what will you do with your dash? And look what you've done. And look what I've done. And I'm still doing.
Absolutely. And that's the key is understanding that it's not over. One of the things that I love, I
Yes.
had a chance to see you performing at the Smith Center here in Vegas,
Yeah, well, I love.
and it
Yeah.
blew my mind, sir. At such a young age that you are, the moment
Were you
you
there the night that Clint Holmes came on?
no, sir, I wasn't there
Oh
the night. We love
man, oh
Mr. Clint.
man.
Shout out to
Clint
Mr.
Holmes
Clint
came
Holmes.
on and we
We
just
love you.
partied.
We love you. We love you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It was a beautiful, beautiful evening. I learned so much from
Yeah,
you, and I learned so much watching the show. It was absolutely phenomenal.
thank you. Thank you. I love what I do. I'm blessed. And I have some great
Yes, sir.
musicians I work with. But not only that, my walk. I get to talk to your kids, and give them some hopefully some direction, and help them, just till the soil a little bit, so the crop is strong because we need them. We now must hold the line for the arts. You know what I'm talking about,
Yes,
because they're
sir.
trying to push the arts back. And this particular pandemic that we're going through right now, what's going to get us through it? The arts. The
Absolutely.
arts. You
Absolutely.
see people singing and clapping, and music is everywhere because we are connected through a beat called the heart. Boom, 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 boom. It's worldwide, and we are a people of art. And I don't know what Bible you read, but in my Bible, it says, in the beginning, God created. It did not say, in the beginning, God manufactured. So therefore,
Absolutely.
we're all creative aspects of that, of who created us. And this particular time is interesting. We're going through a bittersweet time. This is a bittersweet time. We're praying for those who are going through this suffering. We're praying for their relief of the suffering. But for us who are in the gap, the world is stopped. And
Mm,
we are now looking at each other going, what are we going to do? What should we do? Love yourself as you would love others, and let them love you, and love the planet as God loves you, or Allah loves you, or Buddha
absolutely.
loves you, or Jesus loves you, or
Yes.
the great divine loves you.
Yes.
Do that,
Yes.
and let that
Ab-
healing happen throughout the entire planet.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We need
I,
it now.
one of the questions that I've had, and
Yes.
this show, I started the show because I really like for
Why did you
people.
start this show?
I started the show because I wanted people to understand that legends like yourself are now
Yes.
sitting at home or sitting
Oh, yes.
in places, and they have to know that as human beings we have to obey what I call God, and that
Uh-huh.
is to sit still and to have peace during this
Mhm.
time, and to understand that yes, entertainment may be down for this moment, just for a second. That the sports may be down, but just for a second. That the hustle and bustle of life may have paused for a moment, but we can continue to grow past this microsecond in time because great things are to come.
We are reshaping. We want to change. Hello, change is here. And
Yes.
somebody told me some time ago, be still and know
Oh,
I
yes.
am the great
Yes.
divine. And in that stillness is where we live. Is where we live. That's why you see the joy. That's why you see the people, they're frightened at first. I got to be by myself. I got to be by myself. Yes, be by yourself and love yourself, people. Love
Absolutely.
yourself so you can love
Absolutely.
others. It's frightening. It's frightening. You mean I gotta love me? Yes. Yes. This way
Absolutely.
you can love others. You know? And this is a very serious time. And we must not take it lightly. And we must give praise and thanks for those people on the front lines out there
Yes.
who are working with the doctors and the nurses and the aides, the first responders, who are holding our loved ones as they pass away or as they get better. They're holding them, and we must hold them in the light, in our prayers, in our meditation, and in our songs.
Absolutely. I was blessed. A lot of people don't know this, but I've been blessed over the years to travel the world and work with different people. One of the people
Yes,
that I
you
traveled
have.
for 8 years with was Dr. Maya Angelou. Rest
Oh,
her soul.
my
And
love. We did roots together.
my heart. I know you and Miss Tyson. Miss Cicely Tyson is my
My
mom. We were
darling,
born
my
on the same
darling.
day
We did
of.
roots together.
I know. Miss Tyson and I were born on the same day, just a couple
Yes.
of years apart. But Dr. Angelo used to say, when it looks like the sun wasn't gonna shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the
In the
clouds. And what
sky.
that
That's right.
means to me and what that says
Listen,
to
so
my
no, no,
heart.
no. Whoa. Say that again. Just say it.
Yes, sir.
What you just said.
When it looks like the sun wasn't going to shine anymore, when all hope was gone, when the doctor said that you were going to die, when your parents said that you were going to fail and be nothing,
Come on.
when the
Come
director
on.
told you that you will never be cast in another show,
Come on. Come on now.
when everything seems like there is absolutely no hope, God
Uh-huh. God did
then
what?
put a rainbow, every single color, every single ray, fat,
Which
thin,
all the
black,
colors represents the people. That's what he did.
black,
That's what
white,
she did.
thin, gay, straight, Spanish
That's
speaking,
right. Mhm.
everything. We
I
are
hope I hope
one.
they're listening to this. I hope they're listening to this. And I hope they're hearing the stillness.
Mm,
And it's making us stronger. We're reshaping the planet into a beautiful, beautiful colors. We are the colors of life. We are God, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, expressions of creativity in life. And now maybe we'll learn to love one another.
absolutely. Absolutely. It is apparent that
Mhm.
theater is down right this moment. So if you would, for just a couple of seconds, couple of moments, speak to the
Yes.
Broadway community. Speak to those actors
Uh-huh.
and entertainers in Las Vegas, 790 something Cirque du Soleil employees who are out of
Whoa.
work right this moment. All of the
Yes,
Broadway
yes.
actors and actresses who are just meditating for this moment. Uh,
But
what
yeah,
can they do? What can we do to hold up the light?
prepare, prepare for when they start moving again. Listen to that inner voice inside of yourself and prepare. Take time with yourself and with those you love and feed off each other and come out with something wonderful, wonderful that the universe wants to tell the world. That's what we do with our time. That's what I'm doing with my time. I'm discovering all sorts of things. So, wow, I got fingernails. Wow. Take time with time and love one another. I keep driving that home. Love one another, because I tell you, as much as we are here wanting this connection of a universal love, there's also a factor out there trying to put a darkness on it. But we are not going to let that happen this time. We're going to shine our light universally on darkness, and darkness is going to go away.
Gotcha,
I,
gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
what I that's what I believe. That's what I want for everybody. That this time in time, that you all heal. Like the planet's healing right now. The earth, Mother Earth was crying, screaming, stop pouring your oil on me. Stop dumping on me. Stop burning me. Please let my trees, this is your air. Please stop doing it. Stop. And then we did it to ourselves, and the planet went, ah, ah. Now I can give you the love I wanted to give you. I wanted to give it back. Now I give down. Now you'll listen. You'll listen. And I hope you learn to never do this to me again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We want to open it up to a few questions. Obviously,
Uh-oh,
this is
I
our
gotta
first
leave.
episode, and we have just a couple of little technical difficulties, but this is the internet. And because of the internet, we're
Yeah,
live streaming and we're trying to.
the net.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we do have a few questions.
We do?
You can email in your questions. You can send your questions on Facebook Messenger. Please feel free to ask questions. Send them in the chat area, and There's a gentleman, Mr. Jamal Nichols, who will get your question, send it to us, and we'll answer it. Answer it.
You
The
know,
first
you know,
question.
I must apologize because I know a lot of people say, let's tune in this and we're talking about show business thing, but there's something with what we're talking about is the essence and the source from which entertainment comes from. All of life comes from. Everything we do in life is an art form. You may think the guys taking out the garbage, just take out the garbage. No, that's an art form where he picks it up, places it, and when we open our doors, where we dress, we're artists, we're painters. We are all art. Yes, life is
So,
an art.
yes, sir.
I mean, that's sort of airy fairy, but think about it for a minute. Think about it. Maybe we treat ourselves as art, we would be so rough on each other. I think now we're getting it. And while I'm telling you this, I'm looking at a red robin.
Absolutely. So our first question is from Nova Scotia, Canada. Wow.
Nova
We have
Scotia.
Broadway in the Hood in Nova Scotia,
Nova
Canada.
Scotia?
Nova Scotia. We have Broadway in
Wow.
the Hood in Nova
Hi,
Scotia, Canada.
there.
And it's from Miss Cheryl Edgett from Nova Scotia, Canada asked, what is one of the things that you know now that you wish you would have known when you first started in the business?
I know now that I wish I had known now that employment is very important. No, no,
I know that's right.
that's true. I've learned so much. It's kind of hard to pinpoint one particular thing. But if I told my younger self something, I would probably say, learn more,
Mm,
observe more, and take the time to learn more.
gotcha. Great.
It's all there for you, and be more connected with what's your surroundings and what's going on in your life. Treasure it. Treasure it.
Great. We have a question from a David. David Williams would like to know, what advice would you give to someone who is a singer on how to keep their vocals intact?
It's very simple. Exercise. Exercise. Do your daily exercise. Do your scales and sing all the time. Sing until people go, would you stop? Work on your craft. That's what I mean. Work on your craft constantly. Same thing for dancers. You got to work on your body constantly. Same thing with comedians. They're constantly going over material. Actors, they're constantly going over monologues. That's what we do. We work on our crafts. Mhm.
Gotcha. This is from Amanda. Amanda
Hi,
is
Amanda.
is in California, and she would like to know, who was your favorite artist, actor, singer, or dancer to perform with?
Oh, God. That's a tough one. But I keep bringing him up because he's worthy of being remembered, and his legacy will always stay with us. That's Sammy Davis Jr. I did Golden Boy with him, and also did the film Sweet Charity with him. And working with this man was unbelievable. But he was just amazing. First of all, to watch, he did everything. He played every instrument in the orchestra. He tap danced. He sang. He acted. And then he did some impersonations of some white people, which was unheard of at that time.
Mr.
But he
Sammy
was
Davis
amazing.
Jr. Wow.
Yeah, and we've got to hold him up. He's one of the giants on whose backs we're standing in this business. He
Absolutely.
paid the price. He paid the price.
Absolutely. This is from Kelly. Would
Hi,
you
Kelly.
would you ever consider going back on Broadway? And if so, what show would you do?
Current show or show what I bring in?
I'm not sure. She didn't
Okay.
specify, so you choose.
Okay. Yeah, I would consider going back. There's some things I want to do. Uh, some shows I want to do. One is, well, yeah. There's some shows I want to do. I have a superstition. I should have it, but you
Gotcha.
don't talk about it until it's there. But yes,
Yes.
you answer your question. Yes, 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 yes. I probably do
Great.
Hamilton.
Great. Great.
I
Great. Great.
probably do. I probably do Hamilton. To
Hamilton.
see them.
There you
Yeah,
go. I
greatest
love
of
it. I
all.
love it. Broadway in the Hood, one of our cast members, several of our cast members wrote songs for Broadway in the Hood. As a matter of fact, the opening to the show was written by a young lady by the name Kiara Brown. Kiara is absolutely amazing. She's a wonderful writer. And so what we're doing is we're putting
Did
together
I
a
did I
Kiara
meet her?
Brown.
Did I meet her?
Yes, you
I
met
met
her.
her.
She was a young
Yeah, I
lady
met
that
her.
played the guitar,
Yes, yes,
and you
wonderful
have
talent.
videos of her. And yeah,
Wonderful talent.
she is so amazing, and
Yes.
she is working on her own music and doing wonderful things. She's an amazing writer, and Broadway in the Hood is working on a 10-year anniversary CD. And we're reaching out to other artists to be a part of it. And of course, we'd love to have you be a part of it. All original music. And rumor has it that you had a song that was written for you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, right here at Kessler, Stephen Skipes and his husband Jared, Jared and I did a show together called Wicked, and I was here at Kessler. My story with Kessler, I came here in 1962 when I had 3 accidents in one day, and the doctor said it'd be at least 3 years before if I'd ever walk again, and under the guide of Bonnie Evans, who's the CEO here, they had me back on stage in 10 months. And the therapists here, the occupational therapists, the people are dedicated to their work. And so I came back here to, after having a back operation, and who was here was Jared. And I went, what are you doing? And Stephen, he said he was here. What was happening, he had been in an accident. They were coming home from the theater, I believe, and it hit black ice and the car flipped and Stephen was thrown from the car, and Jared was in the accident. So when I saw them here, old theater people, we're theater people always, and they write music together. And I'd say to them, as I tell everyone, we're going through something. It's just today. Don't make it a career. It's just today. This will pass. It's just today. And so Steve heard it so much. Steve said he wrote me a song, and it's a very lovely song. And I think it really it has something to say about today, about what we're going through. A lot of us, a lot of our families are. And I got to say this to families out there: please talk to young people. Please tell them, please, this is serious. Go inside, curfew, quarantine yourselves. This is serious because we're losing young people, and you're not immune to this thing. So please, you know, take this serious. Take this serious and help our healthcare people out there on the front lines do their job by doing our job. Families, please quarantine yourself, stay home. Stay home. So he wrote me the song, and I'm gonna try and can I do it for you?
Yes,
Can I?
sir. That would be
Was that the
wonderful.
intro? Was that the intro to it? Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. If you can hear this, let me know.
That's
Can you hear
perfect.
that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's very simple. It's about life. We all go through ups and downs like we're going through right now. And sometimes you don't know where you're up, and that's the reason for the song. It says this: there will come a time when we stumble, crumble, and fall. There may come a time when it seems like there's no hope at all. Just remember, it's, it's just before dawn. There may come a day when pain is too hard to bear. There may come a day when it seems like nobody cares. Just remember, you'll find the strength to carry on. You must have hope when these demons are crowding our mind. We'll find peace It'll all work out in time. Just dare to of this power coming our way. And remember, the pain, well, it's just for today. Listen, there may come a night when we're searching for the light. There will come a night when no stars are in sight. Just remember that the dark hour is there before dawn. Oh, and there will come a day. I got to do this again. I'm sorry. Somebody call me on my phone. Don't call me.
Mr. Doreen, can I stop
Yes,
you? So check it
yes.
out. Here's the deal. It's
What?
crazy. People would like to know. Don't do it again. Let me tell you
I
why.
won't. I won't. I won't.
Because Carol Foreman, who's a wonderful actress singer, would like to know where they can buy that song. Everybody's blowing the
Well,
internet
yeah.
up, going,
Well, what Stephen Jarrett's doing and putting together a thank you album, and it'll be out soon. So it'll be out, and so you'll be able to find it. So the ending is amazing because it talks about the fact that the healthcare workers are on the front line. If he thanks them, and and he says, finally says, you've done the good work, and that's enough for today.
absolutely,
You know,
absolutely,
we're doing the good
beautiful,
work, people, and that's enough for today. That's all we got to do is this: be still
absolutely.
and know.
Kevin from Detroit would like to know how would you explain your experience being on stage in comparison to being on film, and then how was it working with Will Smith?
Will sweet. It was great working with Will. Will came to me when I really needed it. I was just after I had the accident and asked me to come out and play his father. Working on stage, of course, you're live. Film, you're not. You're live, but it's you don't have to be as broad. And I had to learn that the hard way on the Mike Douglas show. I went down my first TV show and I was all over the place. And the cameraman was trying to find me. They couldn't find me, keep me in the film on the camera. And so I came back the next time to do the show, and all the cameramen had on football helmets, because they're crashing into each other. And you learn, and Sammy told me this, be still. It's a small thing in film. It becomes very loud. It's just all an inward journey, inward journey. So
Wonderful.
try that. If that works for you, work it.
Absolutely. So the Cooper Company, this is
Yes,
just for me. I just want to say
yes,
that Miss Pamela Cooper and Miss Victoria and your entire staff and everyone that you
yes,
work with are they're so amazing. They're such a joy. And having such a wonderful relationship with
yes.
the people that you work with, all of these years, how have you maintained the wonderful, beautiful energy and spirit that you have?
By surrounding myself with good people, surrounding
Mm,
myself with love, people
absolutely.
who care, who really care. There's a lot of people out here who will rip you off, young people. You know, be weary, be weary. Remember, you're the talent. You're the talent that they need in order to do their business. Find somebody that loves you. Find somebody who's in your corner, really in your corner.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This, where we are right now, understanding how to inspire, understanding how to take a moment in your home for yourself, what does your daily routine look like?
My daily routine, I wake
Yes, sir.
up.
Hey, glory. That's a blessing right
That's the
there.
first
I know
miracle,
that's
you
right.
know? That's the first miracle. And then I, make myself breakfast and go down to the gym and, I'll do some swimming and maybe I'll go to a dance class and then I work on my books and I work on my music and visit with family and friends. What about you?
Well, I wake up. That's the first thing, and
Uh-huh.
my second thing that I do is I thank God for waking up.
Hmm.
That
Yes,
is
yes. First and
understanding that
foremost.
there are so many people who the night before did not wake up. And the fact that I'm blessed to be here to try to get it right another day
Mhm.
is really the first thing that I do. The second thing that I do is I usually pick up the phone and call my mentor, one of my mentors. Her name is Gay
Yes.
Jones.
Mhm.
And I ask her how
Who?
she's doing. Her name is Gay
Uh-huh.
Jones. And I
Okay.
check in on her and I make sure that she's doing okay. And then from
Okay.
there, I keep going. I get going with Broadway and the Hood work, making sure
Yes.
that the kids are
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
making sure they're doing
Yeah.
their homework. We still have class. Broadway and the Hood has
Yeah.
class every Tuesday and every
So
Thursday.
yeah.
We do dance
Yes. I
class
yeah.
online,
I do
acting
that
class
too.
online.
Yeah, I do that. I still take class. Then I
Absolutely.
go off and I teach sometime.
Wow.
Which is wonderful.
Wow.
I love teaching.
Yes. And like I said, you had a chance to come in and inspire our kids, and that was
Yes.
wonderful. That was really,
That's
really
what it's.
wonderful.
That's what
If
it's all
there
about, isn't it?
were, I'm sorry,
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Inspiring.
absolutely. If
Yes.
there were two people that you could nominate to be on Legends Live that you feel would truly inspire the country, who would you like to see on Legends Live next? We're rolling down in our last 9 minutes, 10 minutes of the show. And who
Yes.
would you like to see on
Well, you should
Legends
have
Live?
Will Smith on the show.
Hey,
You
let's
should have.
speak it into
You should,
existence.
yeah. you should. And you should have Wayne Brady on the show.
Oh, he's
Okay.
amazing. He
And
really, really is amazing.
yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah. And
Wonderful.
maybe Usher. People like that. From
I'm
my
sorry, who was
side,
that next one?
Usher. You
Usher.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. All of these people who really inspire. And most
Mhm.
people don't know. Most people don't know. A lot of people don't know things that entertainers do behind the scenes. I've been inspired. I've sat at the feet of so many great people. Yourself, Miss Cicely
Yes.
Tyson, Tyler Perry. I was blessed to work with him for many years, and just many, many people. And to know that the lives that they inspire, especially
Yes.
during this time, just reaching out and making a phone call or Skyping
Yes.
someone or sending a message
Yes.
just to say, hey, I love you and I'm thinking about you is so important. And so
Yes, it
I
is.
would love to have all of those people on the show. And
Mhm.
I think that in this time, that I would love for you just to let us know some things spiritually that you feel and that you'd love to connect. How can
Oh,
we as people take a moment?
I meditate. Like right now, I need a meditation. I tell people to go within. A matter of fact, I lead the meditations here at Kessler. Once we get past this pandemic, on Friday nights, I come up and lead the meditation, and I find that it really frees us inside. And my meditation, the way I look at it is, I use a mantra, and for my fellow students here at Kessler, I use the mantra, I am healed, meaning all of my life is healed. And so when you speak a word into the universe has to respond. It has to respond. And if you say it often enough, it's going to respond. And so for this meditation, I would use I am love. See, I am is a word that Moses said, that when he talked to God on Mount Sinai, he said, who are you? He said, I am that I am. So if I am is God, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, the great divine, then let's use I am love and anchor it in our lives. If we speak it, we become it, and then we share it out in our beingness. And people see it and are radiated by it, and they become it as well, because we're speaking it into existence.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Meditation, understanding how to take time and to
Good time.
focus on healing yourself. Everybody knows me as the person that's constantly going. I'm constantly doing something,
Yes.
and I had to recently learn how to take time for me.
Mhm.
I had to learn some things. Tuesday we conquered. We talked with the kids, the Broadway and the Hood cast, about
Yes.
conquering your fears, the things that you fear the most, and to know that through meditation, I've learned that being in front of the camera was one of my major fears, which is why I lived behind the camera. I love helping people. I love assisting people. I love giving. But sometimes I have to take a moment for myself and to reconnect with God. I love my God. I love God. I love Jesus. He is my all in all. And I think that as a nation, whatever it is that you believe, you have to connect to that. And we all come together and heal everything that's going on right now with this virus that this too shall pass. And so I'm thankful to you for this moment. I'm thankful for the opportunity to share with you just a little bit of light, a little bit of love to every single person in this world. We have to know that as entertainers, as teachers, as people who inspire, that we have to write, we have to dance, we have to sing, we have to continue all of those things because at the end of the day, when it's all over, we definitely will go back to doing those things on
Yeah.
stage and throughout the country, and that we
Here,
will
here,
heal
here-
past.
here's something for you. I often tell my students, because I heard this one time, inhale peace, exhale expectation. Don't expect anything, just allow it. I inhale peace, exhale expectations, expecting something to happen and wanting it to happen now, because in the allowing, it's happening already. Because the prayer is already done.
Mm,
And what we want sometimes doesn't come the way we want it right on time, but it's there. Sometimes we can't see it. It is unseen, but it's there because we put it in motion. And sometimes you got to sit back and allow it to manifest itself. Not as maybe we see it, but as it is. Blessings come in many forms. So inhale peace, exhale expectations. And in that exhale, we're thinking in our mind, I am love. I am love. You are love. You are love. You are love. You are love itself. You were created in love and you are love. The universe responds and revolves around love. And we are a collective voice of love. We inhale that and exhale expectations of love and allow love to be love. Allow love to be love, to heal our bodies, to heal our minds, to heal our nation, to heal our planet. We allow it. We allow it, and so it is.
wonderful. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so inspired. I am I am I am at peace. I
Yes.
am at peace. And
Inhale the peace. Inhale the peace. Inhale the peace. Inhale peace.
man,
Inhale peace.
yes.
All the time. Inhale peace. And what it activates also is the healing component that we're looking for in our lives. It may not show up the way we want, as I said, but it shows up right on time. It may show up as something different, but it's the right thing. Not be the way we want it, but it's the way the universe delivers it, and it's bigger than what we can even think in our small minds, in our small universe.
Mm,
What the universe has to give us, what God, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, the great divine has to give us is much greater than our small thinking. It's much greater if we allow it to be instead of trying to manipulate it to be.
absolutely. Absolutely. I thank you. I thank you so so very much. This show, Legends Live, is an opportunity for people like yourself to really just share. People
Thank
don't
you.
necessarily get to see this side of the great Ben Vereen, the great and powerful Oz. um, but to be able to just sit on the couch or sit in wherever you are and to be able to just connect and to love and to understand that uh, this world is it is ours and we have to take care of it. We have to take care
We
of each
must.
other. One of the things you shared with me
Oh,
before we got started was
remember,
that
Moses in his wisdom said, "We are placed in the garden. Our charge is to take care of the garden. Where's the garden? Within you, within me, within us, and out
absolutely.
here. Take care of my garden. Please don't let her weep anymore. Don't let her be in pain anymore. You love her, she'll love you back. It's all one. We're all one with everything in the universe. We are one. One. It's a vibratory. It's all vibes. That vibe is call it whatever you want to call it, but it exists and it's real. And if we call on it, if we allow it to do what it's going to do for us, we will see change, and change will happen for the better. It's a conscious thing.
Absolutely. Mr. Vereen, this has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
uh, Let people know how they can see you because I know that when all of this is over, Mr. Vereen's going to be on someone's stage doing what it is that he does, how
You
he
know,
does, oh, how only he does it. So
well,
I know. Go ahead.
what I want to do right now is one, I'm going to work with the Broadway in the Hood. But before this all stopped, the universe stopped, I was working with a group called Care for the Homeless. You know, this organization, what I love about them is that they feed the homeless. They not only feed them, they give them medical care, free medical care. Like you and I have to go to our union, a homeless person can go to care for the homeless and they get all their medical needs taken care of. Nobody knows about them. So we're about to have a benefit for them, a gala for them in October 5th at the Gotham in New York City. And I'm
Mm,
asking all my friends to come out and support this. And New York City Police Jazz Band is going to be the backup. So the
wow.
community and the police force are coming together in love to heal
Wonderful.
New York City. So that's my pet project that I'm working on right now. Aside from the 50,000 other things I'm doing, but this is my heart. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want to heal our communities like you want
Yes,
to
sir.
heal the community. I want to heal our community. You know, then by the grace of the divine, go you, go I. Yes, we are our brother and sister's keepers. What are you going
Yes.
to do for your brother and sister today?
Thank you
Today,
so,
to
thank you
teach
so,
them,
so
teach
much.
them, teach them, teach them, teach them,
Yes. And
teach
and
them.
when I explained to you, when I talked to you originally about Broadway in the Hood and we discussed, that's exactly what Broadway in the Hood is. Broadway in the Hood is helping others open doors. We train and educate young people in theater and the arts and not so young people in theater and the arts, but not just that, but in life. We do free shows all throughout Las Vegas and Nova Scotia, Canada and Virginia and prayerfully in New York soon. And being able to connect and work with your homeless organization and being able to work with other organizations throughout the country, really offering hope
Yes,
and an opportunity to connect people with resources is what Broadway in the Hood is and the organization that you spoke of. And we are truly, truly honored and excited to have you as our director of global outreach to all of the world, just letting them know what
I'm
we
honored
do.
to have that. Thank you, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
And
And
I do believe that once we get into this program, working with the homeless and giving the arts to them, that we're going to see a
yes,
change. We're gonna see a change. And
absolutely.
matter of fact, this time right now is that change.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You can text to donate. If you feel inclined, you can
Yes.
text to donate to Broadway in the Hood, which we would sincerely appreciate. You can text the word hood, HOOD, to 41444. Please text and make a donation. Everything that you do will completely go to helping the arts, helping young people, helping to continue programming like this. And we sincerely, sincerely thank you. You can become a
Yeah,
sponsor for
yeah,
this program. Yes, sir.
yeah.
You were getting ready to say?
Now, I was gonna say, you gotta tell them they can reach out to me too, and I will respond to them on my Twitter and my Facebook, and so we can all be talking together to make the change that you and I and they want to see. We do
Absolutely.
this,
Social
yeah.
media.
Social media,
Social
please.
media.
Hashtag
BroadwayInTheHood.org.
Ben Vereen.
I'm sorry, go ahead and say that again, sir.
Hashtag Ben Vereen.
Hashtag Ben Vereen. You can reach us
It's
at
so
Broadway in the
funny.
Hood. Sorry, you can reach
Yes.
us at BroadwayInTheHood.org, on Facebook at Broadway in the Hood, on Twitter, Instagram, Broadway in the Hood. You can reach me at Torrey Las Vegas on
Mm.
Facebook, Twitter, any of those. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Vereen. I
My
sincerely
pleasure.
appreciate you. There are a couple
Thank
of
you for having
events
me.
that are coming
Thank you
up
for having me.
online that I would
Mhm.
love for you to check out. The first event is tomorrow. It's there
Mm.
in New York City. My friend, my Broadway in the Hood family member, I've known him since he was a baby, Anthony Wayne, who starred in, what was the show? In Tootsie, is doing a wonderful show called Kings and Queens of Soul, a tribute to soul music, starring the one and only Lilius White. I will be tuned in.
Whoa!
I know
Yes.
that's right. I'm
Yeah.
addicted to Miss Lilius,
So am
to
I.
Rashida Scott,
However,
Anthony Wayne, and many, many others. They'll be doing Aretha Franklin and Whitney Houston, and just it's going to be a ton of fun tomorrow online at 7 p.m. East Coast time. All you have to do is go to Anthony Wayne, AnthonyKent.com and check it out. Please, please, please support that. We love
oh,
Anthony Wayne. Yes, sir.
there's somebody else I think you should have on the show. Her name is Anita Whitaker.
Anita Whitaker. All
Anita,
right.
Anita,
I will
please,
work on that.
please have her on the show.
Last but not least, Vegas Reimagined. You have to check it out. It's
What?
a show I direct online. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm
It's a
saying
show that
what?
I direct online, hosted and produced by Cameron Miller, Cameron C.H. Miller. Cameron is one of our Broadway in the cast members, Broadway in the Hood cast members. He was the first light-skinned cast member that I cast in a show called Hiram and Nettie. He's running for District 7 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You have to
Wow.
check his show out. It's called C.H. Miller for Nevada. The show is called Vegas Reimagined, Mondays at 7 o'clock p.m. Thank you so much, Mr. Vereen, for joining us. I pray that
My
everybody will
pleasure.
tune in what day of the week is this? Next Thursday at 5 o'clock East
Anita's gonna
Coast
kill
time,
me.
2 o'clock Vegas time. Thank you so much, Mr. Vereen. To God be the glory. Anything in closing, sir?
Yes. Be safe. And please
Yes.
quarantine yourself. This is serious. And I want to see you around. I want to see you at my shows. And I want to see you walking the streets and in the parks, singing and dancing. Please, young people, listen to your parents because you could contract something and make them sick, make your grandparents sick. So please, if you care at all, quarantine yourself and please wash your hands, hygiene. That's all I got to say. Stay live.
Do your homework. Continue to work. Be blessed. Be safe. To God be the glory. Thank you.
Broadway in the hood. Broadway in the. And I'm feeling the love. We never be chilling with dubs. We making a killing with scrubs. We break through the ceiling above. I'm praying we make it through all the obstacle placing. It's very comical, ain't it? We are unblockable. Satan will never get in the way. And all I see is present energy. Wander through my mind and you won't find no negativity. We coming to the top, underestimated, but don't take defeat. I'ma keep it hot. I don't want to stop. This is a thrill to me. Keep it 1,000. I hope that you're proud and I know that we doubted. These feelings are crowded and I am ecstatic. We kept it so grounded. So tell me about it. The enemy padded. You know we be clouded. Please don't kill my vibe. I'm on a quest and I'm with a tribe. Know that the legacy never dies.